It is nearly 5 a.m, 90 days before we sail on the beautiful Disney Dream. So it's time to book our
onboard activities.
I am Ree, and this is my William, my Wikipedia, who knows everything about Disney. And welcome back to Mummy of Four Does Disney. It is an exciting time. It's a very exciting time. We've got the cruise planner at the ready, along with 3 activities that we would like to book. We need to think if we've got any of these we want to add on, but the priorities we want to try and book, because we know these are the ones that sell out quickly, are the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique for the girls, potentially Paolo Brunch for the adults, and my auntie, because my auntie and uncle are coming with us on this cruise again, would like me to book spa appointments. Other than that, is it just you're open to looking? Or
I think, open to looking, see if there's any port adventures that sound good for like Baccarana and...
There we go. Fantastic. So booking your port adventures, your online check-in, all that kind of thing depends on your Castaway Club status. The Castaway Club is Disney's reward scheme for sailing multiple times on the Disney Cruise Line. We are Silver Castaway Club members. If you've sailed once before, you are Silver. It was cruise number 6 that we become Gold. Very much on your goal list, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vision board, William. So we can, as Silver Castaway Club members, book in 90 days before sailing for our onboard activities. Other members of the public have to wait till 75 days before sailing. So we don't know what will be left, because Pearl members will have been booking 123 days before, Platinum members 120 days before, and the Gold members 105 days before. So I think there's quite a lot of Silver members logging in right now at 5 a.m. That's 5 a.m. UK time, so it's midnight Florida time. Okay, it is nearly time. It is nearly time. Shall we keep refreshing the page? We've currently got a message that says we're unable to retrieve any reservation time information at this time, and we're actively trying to resolve these issues as we can. So hopefully that will fix itself by 5 a.m, or we won't be able to book anything at all. It is now 5 a.m. Let's refresh this page. See if we can actually get this information up. They're currently running into glitches. It's not what we need to hear. I mean, as William pointed out, it does mean no one else can book on either.
Yeah.
It's probably not just our glitch. Yeah, we're unable to retrieve any reservation information at this time.
Have you tried like putting in your information, or is...
I have. I've taken... It says...
Did it just deny it?
I tried adding in a reservation with my confirmation number the way that you originally link a reservation, especially, I mean, if you book through the Disney Cruise Line website, it should just pop up here. If you book through a travel agent, sometimes this is how you need to add the confirmation number in order to get it onto your Disney Cruise Line. Yeah, that's less than ideal there, Will. Less than ideal. Okay, so...
I think it's just Disney Cruises having a meltdown, because like...
It is possibly a lot of Brits logging on all at the same time and crashing the website.
But then think about it, there'll also be other people booking cruises for the same day.
The booking window doesn't open at 5 a.m, but this will be somebody's login time, I would imagine, for, if they're also sailing on the same date on the Fantasy or the Wish, then other people will be logging in at the same time.
Yeah.
But right now, all we can do is press refresh. Oh dear. I've got to say, this hasn't actually happened to us before. We've had Disney Cruise Line website issues after the time, haven't we? But we haven't had it at the time.
Like 10 minutes before it.
No, 10 minutes before the time. Okay,
I think someone just accidentally pressed the wrong button, and then just all the things just got
crashed
removed.
the entire website. Okay. Oh well, we'll just keep refreshing. Okay, so the Disney Cruise Line website is now having a total meltdown. It says, welcome DCL Spa Components user avatar guest, default name. Oh dear. Okay, we just need to keep going. Oh, come on, Disney Cruise Line, we want to book our activities.
Please, please.
I'm going to try signing out and signing back in again.
It's risky, but...
I know.
Alright, I'll keep doing it on the iPad then.
Yeah, William is signed in as me. To be fair, though, it's not signing in twice that's broken it, because it was already playing up, just logged in on one device, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Already booked. I've got to say, well, last time I did the reservation bookings, the ADRs, it was a school day and you weren't here with me, and they didn't open till the mid-morning. Next time we book Florida, I need to make sure it's a day that you can jump in with me and we can be on multi-devices trying to get reservations, because that would be easier. So when we can log in, do you want to try and book? We want Bibbidi Bobbidi on the C day. Do you want to try for like day, let's see, which days have we got? Let's just have a chat about what the cruise is going to be, shall we?
Day one's embarkation.
I don't personally like booking anything for embarkation day, because if you've ever watched our embarkation day vlogs, embarkation day is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just so busy, so magical and so much fun, but absolutely bonkers. I don't want to be like, oh, let's go to, something we've already got pre-booked. It's just kind of, by the time you've got on board, been for some food, you've done the muster drill, you've found your rooms. Oh, when we find the rooms, don't we then do the muster drill. It's a busy old time. Still refreshing, not getting very far. Am I right in thinking we've got a sea day?
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to. Like, Spain's like UK, Spain's quite a long way to go, so you've got to have the sea day first.
I think, in fact, we did the same for the France cruise, didn't we? So last time we sailed on the Dream, we did La Rochelle. So it was day 1, embarkation, day 2 at sea, day 3, port adventures, day 4 at sea. So this time I think we've got embarkation, sea day, port, and then another sea day. So it'll be our first 5-night cruise, which I'm really excited for, because, it's just extra time on board. I've had a few questions actually, people saying, would you recommend a 4 or 5 nights? And I just think, well, as many nights as you can manage to squeeze in.
7 nights.
I'm sorry, this version of the app is no longer supported. Oh, good grief.
Oh yeah, it needs updating.
Ah, well, maybe that's something worth mentioning to Mummy beforehand.
This one I'll update.
Right, okay. So the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. That was a rookie mistake. Although I wasn't actually planning on using the app. I was planning on just using it. Has updated quite quickly.
Okay, this one's has as
Maybe the app might be the way forward then. I'm at home. Is the app... Didn't recognise my face.
Probably looked at me.
I know. That's probably when I'm talking. Ooh. Your phone only opens if you pull a face, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You have to grin.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Right, we can do it from the app. We're switching to the app. Does that mean people on the app have been booking for 8 minutes? Closed terms of use. Right. Balance paid in full. It is important to note you do have to pay in full before you can do this. There's a Disney Cruise Line Navigator app on here. You can look at it too.
Okay.
Right. Add activity. See date.
Don't know you.
Right. Oh no. Hang on. Log in. Oh no.
Just do it on
right.
yours.
Just do it on yours. Just do it. Okay. Onboard fun.
I'll see if I can get it up on the website.
Yeah. You keep refreshing the website. Oh no. Right. Oh, that was the other thing we wanted. We wanted a wine tasting.
Oh no.
Pirate
themed thing is still available. That Bibbidi Bobbidi.
No, that's Royal Gathering.
It just looked like.
Oh, Goofy Sports. Did you want that?
Huh?
Did you want Goofy Sports? Hang on, let's see if I can just get
I
this
didn't see
Bibbidi Bobbidi. I didn't see it at all. That's not good. It didn't even say sold out though. It just wasn't
maybe
there.
Maybe it's just not. I don't know. Maybe they're just having refurbishment or something.
No.
Although then the Pirates one was available. So.
Oh, that's why they only do pirate ones
there
on.
It is.
Right, this is day 5.
Right there.
Day 5 is the right one, isn't it? Day 5 is sea day.
No, it just says deck 5.
Day 5 onboard fun.
Oh, right.
Here. Day 5 is, so we want day 2 or day 5. Oh my goodness, it's the swirl of doom.
Maybe the app is also having problems. It's just doesn't want to admit it.
Well, the app is having fewer problems than the website. They won't let me on at all. Interesting though that the app's working. Granted, it's slow, and the website is still throwing up these.
All right. Well, that's loading.
While that's loading, log you into the app. Okay. The wheels are coming off this a little bit, aren't they? Right.
What if it's no, that's.
So really, if you want onboard fun for this Bibbidi Bobbidi, it's just loading.
You must go.
It's got
pain.
to. Well, more to the point, if you want a sea day Bibbidi Bobbidi makeover, there is only one. If you don't want a pirate one,
Does mean there's pirate night on the cruise though.
It does mean there's pirate night on the cruise. Although someone sent me a screen grab of something saying that there is a pirate night, but there's no fireworks. It's also really rare to have pirate night that early in the cruise, like night 2.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we looked on day 2 and the pirate makeovers were on day 2. We've still got the Swirl of Doom on the Bibbidi Bobbidi. Let's see if we can get back online on the actual computer. Yeah, this is Disney Cruise Line is struggling.
Yeah, we're struggling though. Because Disney Cruise is struggling.
It's twirling at Bibbidi Bobbidi. So shall we try... I'm going to try coming out of it and going into another day. Maybe it's just that particular day is being problematic.
But if so, it's been problematic for 8 minutes.
Plus the time beforehand. We're going to go through, by the way, all of the activities that are available on board as soon as it lets us. Yeah, the pirate theme
results.
Pirate themed makeover, the Royal Gathering.
Yeah, it's pirate themed, so it's got to be
pirate nights that night. That's day 2. Yeah, exactly.
5. Also, Royal Gatherings that day.
Okay, let's try and do your goofy sports just to see if maybe it's only.
We could do the sports in real life. I don't really mind, to be honest, but
I know you haven't done it.
I mean,
before.
Everyone could do it. Really.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure the $13 is for the It's just for having it. For for using the room.
It's just swirling. I just tried to book a different activity and it's just not working. So as soon as we've booked all these activities, we will go through everything that is currently available. I'm just absolutely desperate to book.
Try book Palo.
Okay, let's try
book Palo. Find out what day you want it. Do you want it on Pirate Night, really? Oh yeah, but for brunch, I guess it's okay.
For brunch, it should be fine.
I mean, we'll want to go to the kids' club anyways.
Well, exactly. So will Palo brunch...
But then what if it's aligned with the Royal Gathering? It's risky.
Oh, that is risky. That's true. We need the Royal Gathering. I mean, I'd have to cancel Palo.
I don't care, but...
The Royal Gathering would take priority, but unfortunately we're not going to know the times of the Royal Gathering till closer to the time. Ultimately, we want to book our onboard activities, ideally on sea days, so we've got the option to get off the
Royal
ship.
Gathering will be on, morning. It'll be the morning.
It will.
Which will be when that brunch is.
But ultimately, we've got the option for Palo brunch. It's not saying sold out, it's saying select.
Probably because everyone's having the problems. No one can book anything.
There's Remy.
Oh yeah, Remy.
We forgot about Remy.
Do you want Remy, which is, I think, slightly more expensive maybe? Or
Remy brunch maybe instead of Palo brunch.
I don't know. Remy's, I think, it's supposed to be better.
Well, maybe we should try Remy.
Even more fancy.
I mean, if only it would let me book anything at all. Stop swirling.
The Remy dessert sounds nice, but then $65 is quite a lot for dessert.
Remy's an adult exclusive restaurant offering the most upscale dining experience on board and serving fine French-inspired cuisine. Remy's for guests 18 years of age and older. A 5-course dessert menu, coffee, and in-depth discussion with executive chef and executive
that's for
pastry.
Dessert. 5 courses.
5 desserts. That's a lot even for me. Actually, I probably, consider I just like chocolate things, the desserts wouldn't be for me. I'm probably better off just going to Vanellope Sweets and Treats, to be honest. Okay, we're trying to add, we're going back to day 2 at sea. We're trying to add something.
Something for
oh no, I really need to
do you want to get one of those tasting things?
I do.
Golf simulator 30 minutes thing. It's Goofy Sports, I think.
I mean, if I can book it, it's just literally every time swirling at me. Swirling and swirling and swirling.
I feel like we're going to be here for an hour.
It is quite frustrating. I mean, you've just got to think that I guess nobody else can book in either. At what stage do we just give up on this, though?
Give it till 6.
I know, but then at some point it will be, the booking will open.
Exactly.
And we need...
Maybe we could just keep it every 5 minutes we get buzzed and then we check it, and then if it's not on there,
you keep trying to log in here and I'll go through some activities because it's not letting me. My guess is it's not letting anyone book anything as long as that's broken. Okay, so the activity options for onboard fun, if you did want to book something on the first day, let's take a look at what the options are. The unlimited photo package, we do want that. Pre-cruise price is $211.95 and the onboard price is $249.95. We've had the unlimited photo package every time, and I've got to say it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I then did do my auntie a book for her birthday with all the cruise memories, and she loved it so much she said that could she please have that again. That is just swirling, it's not letting me book it. You can book Bibbidi Bobbidi for the first day. Like I said, I find them so bonkers, the first embarkation day so busy. I'd rather book something later in the cruise. Now, we're not 100% going to get off at both ports, are we? Because there's so much to do on the ship. If you think of the words of Carly, our cruise director, on both the Dream and the Wish, actually, she said Disney Cruise Line is very much choose your own adventure. And it is. You can't do everything. You've got to pick. And
the champagne tasting, is that?
Champagne tasting I do fancy. Yeah, still Swirl of Doom.
Golf simulator, I think that's in the Goofy Sports area. But
it is in the Goofy
instead
Sports stack.
Regular sports.
Yeah. Kick start your day beverage tasting at Senses Juice Bar. So is that just juices? Oh no, that's 21 plus. That age 21 plus. That's not just juice. Prima Notte at Paolo. So what's that? That 21. Is beverage tasting again.
Vegetarian options available.
Vegetarian alcohol.
Drinks?
Some wine does have not actual meat in it, but animal product.
Right, yeah.
Rum tasting. We've got Shutter's Portrait Studio, Goofy Sports Deck. No, still not let me book anything. Whiskey tasting, and World of Old Fashioned, which is when it comes to as in literally the drink old fashioned. Okay, so if we change day to have a look at the activities,
it goes from 11 results to 15 or 16 results
for the C day. So Pirate Nights on day 2. That is interesting.
Beer tasting.
Beer tasting.
Tasting's back. Chocolate and liquor tasting.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Grown-ups.
For grown-ups, yes, for grown-ups.
Golf simulator's back.
Martini tasting. Mixologies. That's actually learning to make cocktails, I think. Pirate themed makeover. Really interesting that they're not offering princess ones at all that day.
I mean, it makes sense though, because you've got to...
Yeah, I suppose.
You get everyone doing it.
The Royal Gathering.
Because they're quite popular, so... Yeah,
we do want Royal Gathering on one of the sea days. Shutter's Portrait Studio, Goofy Golf. Can we book? No. Stem to Stern wine tasting. That sounds cool. That is literally like bar hopping. Pop the cork for an aromatic twist on one of the world's favourite libations. Seminars very based on the ship itinerary. Check your onboard activities for times and locations. Okay.
Whiskey tasting.
So is that one free? Oh no, it's $50. Whiskey tasting, World of Gin, and World of Old Fashions. Okay, these are onboard activities now for the first sea day.
Not Port Adventures.
We'll
have to have a look at those later.
Okay, Bibbidi Bobbidis are available. Now shops are closed at port.
So we got to do those. We got to do shopping on Pirate Night. Pirate's life for me.
Yeah. But also, it's interesting that the Bibbidi Bobbidi is not classed as a shop because it's an experience, so that's okay.
It's a very similar ones on day 3. Day 4, however,
probably very similar as well. There's just not as many
results. Chocolate and liquor.
They also
simulator.
Tend to do a matinee performance of the shows on a sea day.
Yeah. But I think they've only done it once, and also I'm not sure what they're going to do for like the extra night. It's maybe some magician something.
Yeah,
maybe we can get sleep on that. Although then again, we are doing later dining, so that wouldn't really.
Yeah, that's true.
Work. Then again,
so the shows are going to be Beauty and the Beast. They're going to be the Golden Mickeys and Disney's Believe. I always get confused. It's Disney Dream on the Magic, isn't it? And Believe on the Dream. So all of those shows we've seen before are absolutely fantastic. But yeah, what will be the other show? That's really interesting to find out, because this is the first time they've done 5-night Southampton sailings. Oh gosh, it's now giving me some massive error. Day brackets on board fat. It's breaking more, not less. That's not good.
Who's fixing it? Because you're breaking it.
Mickey, help. Okay.
I think someone just decided to smash the screen with a hammer.
Yeah, I know. Right, let's try Port Adventures and at least have a look at what they are and how much they are. Now, bear in mind, last time... Oh, no. Please try again. We're having trouble.
Yeah, I guess we can't look at those now.
Oh, no. Yeah, the whole thing is breaking more. So, a lot of people on the cruise we were on last time, which was the cruise over to France to La Rochelle, said that they booked Port Adventures because they were worried about how they were going to get from the ship to where stuff was happening, because the ship obviously is sort of docked down the docks and it's quite a hike into, I think it was about 15 minute maybe bus journey.
Yeah, don't worry, they provide buses.
They do provide buses. So there's a complimentary bus you can get on. It is very important that you make sure you are back at the ship at the right time, because otherwise, as Carly was saying, you get your cameras ready because you get a really lovely view of the ship sailing away. The benefit of going on a port adventure with your cruise line is they will not leave you behind. It is your responsibility to get back if you just get on the bus, but if you go with a port adventure with a paid for excursion, they will not leave you behind.
They gotta check that all the cast members are on, and they've also
Exactly.
gotta check that, like,
it becomes that you're their responsibility, not it's your own responsibility. You have no planned activities. Right, okay, let's try La Corona. So guests ashore at 8 a.m. Guests aboard not till 8 p.m. That's really late.
okay,
But I'm guessing
so we're not going to be sailing that much
No.
that day.
because then for Vigo, guests aboard at 4 p.m. because I guess we've got further to sail. I guess from
I would
La
say we
Corona
go
to
to La
Vigo.
Corona because we got way more time to, like...
Yeah, that's probably the
Flexible.
one. That's probably the one. So we're going to add activities. We're going to try port adventures so we can just see what they are. We'd just like to see what they are. Right. Okay.
What? That sounds fun. Cheese.
Yeah. Cheese. There we go.
Meh.
Okay.
I mean,
So
it's
this one is
4.5 to 5 hours.
history
Like
with
quite a
cheese,
lot.
wine and bread.
I don't think I want to spend 4.5 hours
With cheese.
talking about cheese, wine, and
Taking the Gothic churches of Betanzos, I can never pronounce
Enjoy.
these things, on your way to enjoy local cheese, wine and bread at the Cheese Tavern. So you don't want to do the
French,
cheese one? Because I was thinking of booking...
maybe, like, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about.
You don't want to talk about
history
cheese
of
that much?
cheese.
No, that's not for you, is it? Oh no, now this is broken and there's no back button. Ah, no!
Wait.
We have to just... No, it won't.
It just doesn't exist anymore.
No, right. Oh no.
And just click on this one, and then go back.
And we'll go back. Okay, so you don't want to do the cheese one. What I was thinking of doing is my auntie and myself and the girls were going to do Bibbidi Bobbidi one day. Obviously, it's only the girls that get paid for, but Lenny, we call her, will want to come to Bibbidi Bobbidi to just experience
Landscape?
that. So
Parisian landscape.
So then what I thought I'd do is, obviously, because the girls are having Bibbidi Bobbidi, to send you guys on a port adventure. We tried to do this on the Wish, didn't we? We had you...
Yeah,
you were
but
down,
then they cancelled it and refunded us.
it was really confusing. So, like, you're back on the ship. It's like, how did you get back already? Okay, so this one's a $44 experience.
Departing from the pier, you'll reach Betanzos. Beautiful.
Guided walk through narrow cobblestones. Daddy won't want to do that. would he?
45-minute bus ride, you'll reach Ponte. Okay,
Charming
so
coastal
go to
village.
two different-
Do you want to do to a charming coastal village?
I think there's better activities, I'm sure.
Okay. I've got to say, I've never seen the website or the app this glitchy. So I think it's normally pretty good, isn't it? Though it's slow on days where everyone is trying to book in. So if you log in at 5 a.m. for online check-in, which you'll have to come back. And you get now to do online check-in with me, by the way. Or am I doing that by myself?
I think I can get up to do it.
Oh, thanks, Will. I mean, you are such a little
I don't think
superstar.
it'll be this glitchy, though.
It's never been this glitchy. We've had times where the whole thing's crashed and kicked us out because it's just been the website's just been fully overloaded. We have had that issue, but it's never been this bad. We can't even get in on the website, and this is
Highlights La Corona by land and beach.
do you want to do by land and beach? Okay, so this is embark on a delightful journey through the picturesque destination where history and culture, natural beauty intertwine to create an unforgettable experience. Board a motor coach, that just means bus.
Yeah.
Delve into the serene atmosphere. I'm trying to do churches. Head off on foot, taking a leisurely stroll. So this all seems very like sightseeing-y type things.
Yeah, well, we've only looked at 3 so far.
Okay.
Wait, what? Guests are encouraged to bring a swimming attire and towel if they're wishing to swim.
Okay.
Okay, so that's like looking like...
That's like swimming at the beach.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to go back. The only way I can like navigate the app at the moment is changing days and then changing back. Okay, more hiking. I don't think Daddy's going to want to do hiking. He's got a dodgy knee.
Nah.
A city tour.
Let's just...
A craft beer
Let's
journey.
just briefly look at the
Do you want to look at the city
the
tour?
titles. Briefly look
Okay,
at the titles.
the titles.
And then
Because
we'll
it's
go
really
into depth.
being problematic with... right, so there's a city tour. I don't think you want to do craft beer because you're not
No.
21. You might want to, but you can't. La
Yeah,
Corona invites you to play, to learn, and to wonder. Does that sound good? Do you want to play, learn, and wonder?
I don't know.
Or
River
panoramic?
rafting. Okay, but
Ooh.
I think that's a bit 5.5 hours.
5.5 to 6 hours. You don't want to go
I'm not
river
giving
rafting.
up that much time.
Oh, that's the thing. You see, you've got to give up. Saying
like
yes.
The pirate ship one.
Yeah.
Was only giving up like 2 hours.
That's the thing. If you say yes to something, you say no to something else, and that's saying no to having time on board.
6 to 6.5 hours
Of sightseeing.
of looking into.
Yeah, I don't think the selfie and social media experience really for 4 to 4.5 hours. What does that even mean? Walks and tapas tour. That's more like my street.
Yeah, that sounds fun. It
Do
looks
you
like
want to do
food.
tapas?
I see
food.
food.
Do you want to do food? Right, okay. Maybe we'll send you guys on that. Although it's still walking. Will Daddy want to do that? On this adventure, you'll enjoy a tour around the attractive port. Begin a guided walking tour. I don't think Daddy's going to want to do any of this walking stuff. Will he want to do river rafting? Uncle Alan and Daddy will probably like river rafting. Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it would take up a lot of time, but I don't know if
it would be quite an experience. I'd have to send the GoPro with you and hope you remember to turn it on, because I think that would be very entertaining.
It would be. I have enjoyed river rafting.
Oh no.
It is quite fun. But
We can't log in again.
6 hours is just a bit much to me.
We have got 5 nights this time.
Yeah, that's true. But it would basically be giving up like 6 hours is a quarter of a day.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I'd have to give up like.
Do you want to give up? Yeah, that's the thing. The
Do I wanna
ship
give
is
up?
the best bit. I know
Yeah.
we're going to see beautiful places, and I want to get off at least one of the ports, but not necessarily both. Okay, let's have a look at the port adventures if it's going to load them.
Maybe Vigo.
For Vigo.
Will have some. I don't know. That one seemed more like walking tours other than the river rafting one.
Yeah, like more
I guess
for
they've got,
grown-ups that don't have bad knees.
Yeah.
And both Daddy and Uncle Alan have bad knees, so I'm going to want to do the walking tours.
Yeah. And also it's just like. There's probably
Okay.
better ones. Oh.
Please try again. Oh, glitch-tastic today.
Why doesn't it just keep you loading? Like.
I don't know. I'm still trying to log on the computer. It's still nothing. I really don't want to have to give this up because I know at some point it's going to be fixed. And if we're not the people to book on, I'm not going to get everybody for the girls.
But then think about it. Other people might give up. If we're giving up, then most
Yeah, but other people
will
might
have
be
already
getting
given
up. Not only everyone else is daft enough to get up at this time of the morning. Perhaps
Yeah.
normal people just do it when they wake up naturally.
But then if it crashes, there can't be that many.
Many people doing it.
Yeah, to be fair, it was crashing before 5. I don't think it was the volume of traffic. I think they're having an issue anyway.
Yeah.
You could email Disney Cruise Line, but I would imagine we've not.
I don't think they're going to answer until it's fixed.
No, probably not.
And they're gonna
Okay,
say, it's fixed now.
so we've got sightseeing. That's
For
6 and
6
6.5 hours.
no.
No, half a day sightseeing, 6.5 hours.
No.
Another one. That's
That's an
adult,
adult
only.
only one.
Oak Grove. Some more sightseeing, 5 to 5.5 hours. More sightseeing. River rafting. That's 5.5 to 6 hours
Okay,
again.
that's slightly shorter, but it's like it is $237 for everyone aged 12 and up.
Okay, so you've got to be 12 and up to do that one.
Yeah.
More sightseeing.
More sightseeing.
I was thinking more like a boat trip.
More sightseeing.
but a
that
boat
one's
trip.
sold out.
Oh, so that's sold out already. So someone's getting on, although it could just
Although
be the
that's
Pearl
gold members.
So clearly that was a good trip to get because that's sold out. The fortress sightseeing.
Yeah.
People wanted to see the fortress.
I guess it is quite one of the.
Okay. So those are the port adventures. There's nothing screaming. I'd love
It's
to
all
do
like
that.
sightseeing. Yeah.
The pirate adventures, the one.
I
you
like
wanted
the
to
idea
watch,
of the
wasn't it?
food one. I
The
like
cheese?
that one. Yeah. No.
Not the
no,
cheese,
No,
not
no,
tapas?
The last one, the tapa. No.
Walking
one-
in tapas.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
But, I
You probably
mean,
don't mind walking.
I don't
Daddy
mind.
will want to walk.
But
Okay.
Daddy doesn't really want to walk. But then you do get bus rides at some points.
Okay.
Sure. Just find the long with the one with the longest bus ride.
Let's have a look at the spa appointments. I've just picked a random day and just see what sort of things are available. Right, so we have to pick what we want. So the 100-minute facial appointment. There's a massage, a manicure, a 50-minute couples appointment, a 50-minute facial appointment. Perhaps that's what we should get just for me and Linny. For 50 minutes, if we have a couples appointment, it just means we're both having a massage at the same time. Couples can enjoy a deep relaxing massage side by side. We could do that. That might be more sensible. 50-minute massage appointment. 60-minute fitness appointment.
Maybe Daddy could do like a fitness appointment before it.
before he goes to eat his
Or a
multiple.
massage appointment, and then he'll be all relaxed before we walk.
Yeah, or after he gets back, perhaps.
Oh yeah, like you will be rewarded with a massage if you walk a bit.
So they're quite long appointments, aren't they?
Yeah, but we can just spend all that time in kids club.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's not that. It's spend 100 minutes in kids club. That's fine.
You do love kids club. Oh my goodness, we're having some severe issues here, Will. Oh, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Do we just go back to bed? We've been down here and trying to log on since about 4:45. It's now 5:37 and we're not getting very
You know
far.
what really makes me not tired? If we actually booked something.
I know, that is the thing. Right, let's have a look at the adult only dining since we can't actually get on. As long as you're swirling, I think it's going to swirl here. Let's have a look at the adult only dining experiences. Oh, please try again. Good grief. Day 2 at sea, adult
Help
dining.
me.
Let's look at the adult dining experiences. It's not letting me see any time. It's not even letting me book on. Look at the experiences for a minute.
Thanks.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm just...
We're really not having much luck here. Just some not great news. It's nearly 7 a.m. Not 7 p.m. It feels like that. It's nearly 7 a.m. We have literally been refreshing the whole time. I can't even get in on the app now. According to my Insta Disney family, other people are having similar issues. So I mean, it's not good that anyone's having issues, but I guess it's good that it's not just affecting some guests. If it's affecting everybody, then nobody's booking anything. So we're just going to have to just keep refreshing throughout the day and hopefully come back to you later in this vlog. So keep watching. We're just going to skip ahead to later in the day. I hope it's not in several days' time. I hope it's later today where we've managed to book. I'm going to let you know everything that we've hopefully managed to book because I'm really hoping there's still going to be some availability. Really, the girls really want to do Bibbidi Bobbidi. You need to do the goofy something. Do you prefer the golf or the sports deck? You're tired from waking up so early. Which one are we aiming for you? Do you want the golf or the sports deck simulator thing? Which one do you want me to try and get first?
They're both like 30 minutes.
Just whichever one we
Probably
can
the
get.
sports.
Okay.
I don't know. Although the golf does sound fun. I mean, even though we get to do golf on deck.
So will we get Bibbidi Bobbidi? Will we be able to get Paolo? Will we get the spa appointments? Will we get Goofy? Will we ever be able to get on to our accounts and book anything at all? Keep watching to find out. Sometime later, so it is currently 8:29, having been up since 4:30. It feels like it's the middle of the day already, but never mind. I think we've got some stuff booked. I say I think because the website is, and the app for that matter, are still very much glitchy in that we have booked some things, but they're not showing up. But I think it's okay. Anyway, while we're chatting, I'm going to be putting the details of the things that are available to book on screen so you can just have a look at those and browse what I can see on the app. I feel this is helpful because you may not know this if you've not booked a Disney cruise before, but you cannot even have the option to look at what is bookable until your booking window opens, which is why it's so important to do your research before your booking window opens into which sort of things you might want to book and to know which priority order to book them in because they may sell out first. So the things that sell out very, very quickly, the children's activities would be the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and the Royal Court Royal Tea. Now, I think we've got Bibbidi Bobbidi booked. I have got screenshots of the bookings. You have to book the children in separately. An adult can go in, so up to 2 adults actually per child can go in to watch them have their makeover. They did the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique on the Wish and they absolutely loved it. They did have the $99 package before with the t-shirts. The other package is $199 and it comes with a dress. So I think they'll probably go for the one with the dress this time. Bella's going out for a lot of her costumes and they already have the t-shirts. So I think that's booked. I've got screenshots, but like I say, it's not showing up on my app or the website that anything is booked. And sometimes we're logging in and some bookings are showing up and not others, but I'm just holding faith. I've got to say, I'm not even mad at Disney because as someone with an online business myself, I know how glitchy websites can be and you can do all the right things and sometimes they just don't work. So Disney, I do not blame you. This is just the interweb's fault and I'm sure that you're doing all you can to fix this and I'm sure that our cruise will be magical regardless of what happens. And I've got to say at this point, having spent the last 4 hours trying to organise onboard activities, we didn't book any onboard activities for our first cruise on the Disney Magic and we were non-stop busy and we had a magical time. So even if you don't choose to book any activities, even if you don't manage to book any activities, you're going to have a wonderful, amazing, magical cruise. Disney Cruise Line is very much choose your own adventure. There is not enough time to do everything on the ships. Even if you're only doing the free stuff, there's not enough time to get around it all. So throw in the paid for extras. It's not going to be possible to get around it all. So do not fret, stress, worry. If you can't book anything, you're not going to be bored. Anyway, so I've booked the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. You can only book in one child at a time. So the girls have got appointments half an hour apart. But what I did with the Wish, I just showed up with the two of them and they saw them both at the same time. And that was just fine. I did try and book Royal Court Royal Tea. Now, Royal Court Royal Tea is an experience that the girls haven't done before. It is quite pricey, but there was availability for it. Initially, it was not marked as sold out. I tried to book them in for it. Now, one of the glitches I was having, my auntie and uncle are under a separate reservation. So we've got the two reservations. We've got their reservation and our reservation. I've linked them so that I can normally see what they're doing and book things for them, because I tend to be the one in charge of booking things in our travel party. But it was only letting me book things for their stateroom. It was like totally crashing, kicking me out the website if I tried to book things for both staterooms at once. So this probably isn't a standard thing, but today I had to log out as myself and in as them to book them for anything. I couldn't actually do it from my account. But again, I'm assuming this is a website glitch that won't apply generally. But if you are having that problem in the future, try booking the separate activities under separate rooms. So tried to book Royal Court Royal Tea. It was giving me the option for 3:00, but it was greyed out, and I refreshed it, and eventually it was sold out. So we didn't manage to get Royal Court Royal Tea, but we have managed to get Bibbidi Bobbidi, which they're going to love. They're just going to love it because they loved it before. So what else have we managed to book? For William, I've managed to get both the Goofy Golf Simulator and the Goofy Sports Simulator. They're on separate times, and for that you just book in one person to do it. So I'm assuming an adult can go with him. We haven't done it before. Quite excited to do that. There is also the Goofy Golf, which is free to do and we haven't done before, so we'll make sure we fit that in this cruise because it was on their list last time, on their bucket lists in their cruise planners, and we didn't get round to it. Now for the adults, I did look at booking spa appointments for myself and my auntie, but they were quite long appointments. There was a manicure appointment which was shorter, but we both will have had our nails done before we go on the cruise, so we don't want to do that. And then there were massage appointments, but they were quite long and quite pricey, so we decided to spend our money elsewhere. We have, however, managed to book Paolo Brunch. We've never done it before. There is both Paolo and Remy as an option on the Disney Dream. We've gone for Paolo. It's slightly cheaper than Remy. We've gone for the brunch because we don't have to sacrifice our rotational dining with the children. It's at 12:30, so hopefully the children will be in Kids Club by then. Hopefully it won't clash with when I am going to book the Royal Gathering, which I can't book until 30 days before the cruise. And that's regardless of how many cruises you've been on. All the Castaway Clubs have to book that 30 days before. There's no kind of preferential date for being in the Castaway Club for that one. So managed to book Paolo Brunch. Thrilled about that. The kids will be in Kids Club. We also managed to book for myself, my husband, my auntie and my uncle a stemmed stern wine tasting, which is kind of exciting. I'm assuming, as they don't really encourage drunkenness on a Disney cruise, they just give you a tiny bit of wine each one, but that should be quite a fun experience. Again, the kids can go to Kids Club for that. The kids absolutely love the Oceaneer Club, and Will didn't go to Edge on the Dream last time, but he's keen to go this time. He went to Oceaneer Club because he was that right age bracket before. The age brackets have changed since we sailed on the Dream last, and up to age 10 you can go to the Oceaneer Club, and then 11 to 14 is Edge, so that's where Will is. But honestly, you've got to drag them out of there kicking and screaming. They just love it, and I don't blame them. It looks kind of cool. We debated and baited about port adventures and then decided to just get off the ship and have a look around in at least one of the ports. Don't know if we're going to bother getting off for both because there's so much to do on the ship, and quite frankly the children just don't want to miss out on all that. And don't forget, we've got all the free activities on board, things like the aqueduct, the Goofy Golf we haven't done before, all the quizzes and all those various things. So exciting. So I'm keeping everything crossed. I've not had emails yet confirming that all of those things have been booked. I have got screenshots. I'm hoping that the internet gods will just be kind and put everything back where it's supposed to be, that the magic of Disney will do its magic and send me bibbidi bobbidi booked emails for all the things that I've booked as confirmation, and that all of those activities be ready for us to do on board. So there'll be so much planning for the Disney Dream coming up. So make sure you are subscribed with bell notifications on. We're going to have everything we're wearing videos. We're going to have pack with me videos. If there are specific Disney cruise planning videos you want to see, please do let me know in the comments. I shall make sure I make those videos for you. And then of course there'll be all the vlogs as we get on the ship. But don't forget, we've already got the Disney Dream from August of 2023 cruise vlog series, which you can watch. You can see all of the magic on the Dream, all the different places we ate, all the shows, or was talking about the shows, you can't film the shows. You can meet my auntie and uncle. So make sure that you click on the video on screen and binge watch that series from the beginning and watch it again if you've already seen it, or click on another video that you may find exciting, or into my Patreon for some early release content. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on board. Mwah. Bye.